What if I told you that one simple movement, done for just 2 minutes every morning, could add 7 years to your life? No pills, no gym, no sweat. Sounds impossible, right? But thousands of Japanese people over 100 years old are living proof. And by the end of this video, you'll know their secret. But first, stick around because what I'm about to share goes against everything you've been told about aging. Before we dive in, if you love learning simple ways to live healthier and longer, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It helps us reach more people who need this information. Now, let's get into it. Japan has over 70,000 people living past 100. That's more than any other country on Earth. Meanwhile, here in the US, we spend billions every year on gym memberships, fancy supplements, and the latest fitness gadgets. Yet most Americans over 50 still struggle with joint pain, brain fog, and chronic disease. So what's going on? What are the Japanese doing that we're not? It's not just about eating sushi or drinking green tea, and it's definitely not just good genes. When researchers from Harvard Medical School and Stanford went to Japan to study their oldest citizens, people well into their 100s, who were still sharp, mobile, and living independently, they discovered something shocking. It wasn't what these people ate. It wasn't even how much they exercised. The secret was hidden in 6 simple daily movements. Movements so basic that Western doctors once dismissed them as too simple to make any real difference. But then the brain scans came in, the balance tests, the joint imaging, and everything changed. These movements work, and one of them, done for just 2 minutes a day, was linked to a 7-year increase in lifespan. If you're over 50 and starting to feel stiffness in your knees, slower reflexes, or that annoying brain fog creeping in, stay with me. You're about to discover 6 ancient movement habits that could help you age like the Japanese, with clarity, balance, and strength. No pills, no gym equipment, no complicated routines. Let's start with number 6, and trust me, you'll want to hear what number 1 is, because it might just change your life. Number 6, the art of slow walking. Forget everything you think you know about walking for exercise. This isn't power walking with your earbuds in, trying to burn calories. This is something completely different. It's called sampo, and it's a quiet, mindful way of moving that Japanese elders practice every single morning. Here's how it works. You walk at half your normal pace. No rushing, no pounding the pavement, just a calm, steady rhythm. And here's the key. You pair it with a specific breathing pattern. Inhale for 2 steps. Hold for 2 steps. Exhale for 4 steps. That's it. Sounds too simple, right? But here's where it gets interesting. This combination of slow walking and controlled breathing syncs up your heart and nervous system. It improves brain clarity, lowers blood pressure, and even helps your balance by waking up deep muscles that usually stay asleep. A 10-year study from Kyoto University found something amazing. Seniors who practiced sampo every day had 62% less stiffness in their arteries. They moved with the grace of people 20 years younger. Why? Because when you walk slowly, really slowly, your feet fully engage with the ground. Each step rolls from heel to arch to toe, activating all 33 joints in each foot. That sends powerful signals to your brain, retraining your balance system, especially the parts that break down as we age. You won't find this in any gym. You won't break a sweat. But after just a few weeks, people report feeling more grounded, mentally calmer, and physically stable. Here's how to start. Walk for just 10 minutes on natural ground like grass or dirt. Concrete works too, but uneven surfaces work even better because they wake up more muscles. Remember, this isn't just walking. This is how the Japanese tune their bodies and brains every single morning. And you can do it too. But that's just the beginning. Number 5 is a 3-minute ritual that millions of Japanese people do in sync every single day, and the results are incredible. Number 5, Radio Taiso, the 3-minute morning ritual. Every morning at exactly 6:30 a.m., a soft piano melody plays on national radio across Japan. It's not the news, it's not the weather, it's a signal. Millions of Japanese people, young and old, are about to move together. It's called Radio Taiso. A flowing 3-minute routine of 13 gentle stretches that was designed way back in 1928, and it's still practiced today by office workers, school children, and seniors. But don't think of it as a workout. There's no sweating, no holding planks, No complicated yoga poses, just smooth, continuous movement. Arm circles, forward bends, side stretches, knee lifts, all done gracefully, almost like Tai Chi, but simpler. And the results? A study of over 8,000 seniors found that those who practiced Radio Taiso every day had 40% fewer falls, 55% less chronic back pain, and full range of motion in their hips and shoulders, even into their 80s. Why does it work so well? Because this ritual lubricates your joints. It stimulates something called synovial fluid, which is basically your body's natural joint oil. Without it, stiffness sets in fast after 50. And here's the best part. It only takes 3 minutes and 15 seconds. You can do it in your pajamas, in your kitchen, barefoot, no equipment needed. Want the maximum benefit? Do it right after you wake up, when your body's growth hormones are at their peak and your muscles are most ready to respond. This isn't just stretching, it's renewal. One breath, one simple movement at a time. But wait until you hear about number 4. It's a posture most Americans have completely lost, but it could be the key to staying independent as you age. Number 4. Deep squat rest, the lost human posture. Walk through any park in Tokyo and you'll see something that might surprise you. Elderly men and women in their 70s and 80s resting comfortably in a deep squat, heels flat on the ground, back straight, chatting with friends, reading, even trimming bonsai trees. Now, try that yourself. Most people over 50 in the US can't hold a deep squat for more than 10 seconds, if at all. And it's not just about flexibility. It's a posture we've completely lost because of one simple thing. Chairs. In Japan, sitting on the floor and squatting isn't exercise. It's just life. And that's what makes it so powerful. A 12-year study of over 5,000 seniors found that those who could hold a deep squat for at least 2 minutes had a 70% lower chance of needing assisted living. Their hips stayed mobile, their knees stayed strong, and their independence stayed intact. Here's what happens when you deep squat. It opens your hips through their full range. It strengthens your pelvic floor, which is crucial for bladder control. It decompresses your spine, it keeps your ankles mobile, and your joints nourished. How do you start? Squat near a wall or sturdy chair for support. If your heels won't stay flat, place a small rolled towel under them. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds a few times a day, and slowly build up from there. This isn't just a stretch. It's your body remembering how it was designed to rest, restore, and realign. And once you get it back, you'll never want to sit the same way again. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Number 3 is so simple that it sounds silly, but it might be the strongest predictor of how long you'll live. Number 3, single leg standing. Balance that builds the brain. In Japan, doctors don't just hand out pills for aging. They prescribe this. Stand on one leg for 1 minute twice a day. Sounds almost silly, right? But the research says otherwise. A 15-year study from Fukuoka University followed 12,000 older adults. Those who practiced single leg standing every day had 68% fewer hip fractures, 75% fewer fall-related hospital visits, and higher gray matter volume in the parts of the brain responsible for balance and coordination. When you stand on one leg, your body makes hundreds of tiny adjustments every single second. It activates your core, your ankles, your hips, even your inner ear's balance system. And your brain? It lights up. In fact, researchers at the Mayo Clinic now say that your ability to balance on one leg is a stronger predictor of how long you'll live than your cholesterol or blood pressure. Here's how to start safely. Stand near a wall or countertop. Lift one foot just an inch or two off the ground. Focus on a fixed point ahead of you. Breathe normally. Start with 20 to 30 seconds on each leg. Too easy? Try it with your eyes closed, or stand on a folded towel to add instability. Japanese seniors often do this while brushing their teeth, turning an everyday habit into a powerful longevity ritual. Here's a tip. As you improve, add slow head turns or arm movements. This challenges your brain to adapt in real time, improving something called neuroplasticity. It's balance training for your body and your brain, all wrapped into 1 minute of mindful stillness. And if you're thinking, I don't have time, remember this. You already brush your teeth twice a day. Why not age-proof your brain while you're at it? Now, number 2 is something most of us stopped doing years ago, but it might be the single best test of how well you're really aging. Number 2. Floor sitting transitions, your daily longevity test. In Japan, sitting on the floor isn't unusual. It's just daily life. They eat on the floor, drink tea on the floor, watch TV on the floor. And that means they're getting up and down from the floor dozens of times every single day. But here's what most of us don't realize. This simple movement, going from standing to the floor and back up again, might be the single best test of how well you're aging. A massive study from the University of Tsukuba followed over 10,000 older adults. Those who could sit down on the floor and rise back up without using their hands had dramatically better lower body strength, joint flexibility, and cognitive scores. And shockingly, they had a lower mortality rate over the next 6 years. Why? Because this movement isn't just physical, it's neurological. It demands coordination, core stability, spatial awareness, and motor planning. All things that quietly decline after 50. And here's the good news. If you practice it regularly, you can reverse that decline. Start simple. Lower yourself into a kneeling position using a chair or low stool for support. Then practice rising back up, using support as needed. Even just 2 or 3 transitions a day can build noticeable strength over time. Here's a tip. Practice on carpet or a yoga mat to reduce stress on your joints. This isn't about flexibility. It's about staying independent, because the day you can't get off the floor is the day you stop living on your own terms. And now, we've reached number 1. This is the movement that could add 7 years to your life, and all you need is a towel. Number 1. Towel twist, the 2-minute movement that rewires your body. This final movement might look too simple to matter. You take a towel, you twist it. That's it. But in Japan, this daily ritual called tenugui hibiki is credited by many people over 100 as their number 1 secret to staying strong, focused, and mobile well into their 90s. Here's how it works. Hold a towel at shoulder height with your arms extended. Pull outward gently as if you're trying to tear it. Then slowly twist your torso to one side, keeping your hips facing forward. Hold for 3 seconds. Return to center. Twist to the other side, all while keeping tension on the towel. That tension activates deep stabilizer muscles, many of which barely fire during typical workouts. Brain scans have shown that this movement activates both sides of your brain at the same time, improving coordination, memory, and even reaction time. And the stats? In a 20-year study of 15,000 Japanese elders, those who practiced the towel twist daily for just 2 minutes lived 7 years longer on average. Their grip strength stayed strong into their 90s. Their bone density was 20 years younger than their peers. Here's the tip. Do it first thing in the morning and again before bed. It bookends your day with activation and recovery, calming your nervous system and priming your brain. No gym, no noise. Just you, a towel, and 2 minutes that could change everything. Safety first. Start where you are. If you're dealing with joint pain, poor balance, past injuries, or you simply haven't moved much in years, don't worry. You're not behind. You're just getting started. And that matters. These movements aren't about perfection. They're about consistency and intention. Here are a few tips to stay safe. Always practice near a wall, countertop, or sturdy chair for support. Start with the standing movements first, like sampo or the towel twist. For deep squats or floor transitions, use cushions or supports until your body adapts. And most importantly, listen to your body. Pain is not progress. Talk to your doctor or physical therapist if you have any specific concerns, because aging well isn't about pushing hard. It's about moving smart. Every single day. The choice to age differently starts today. You don't need to move to Japan to age like the Japanese. You just need to move with purpose. What you've seen today isn't a workout plan. It's not a trend. It's not some anti-aging gimmick. It's a return to natural human movement, the kind we slowly lose in a chair-bound, screen-filled, convenience-driven lifestyle. These 6 movements take less than 15 minutes a day. They don't require sweat, willpower, or expensive equipment. What they do require is a mindset shift. From trying to fight aging to flowing with it intelligently. And here's the real secret. Japanese elders aren't doing these things because they want to live forever. They do them because they want to live well. Clear-headed, strong, and independent for as long as life allows. You can start with just one movement, 1 minute, one choice. And that single decision could ripple into years of better balance, brain health, and vitality. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these movements spoke to you the most? Have you tried any of them before? Or are you planning to start now? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read everyone and reply when I can. Because aging isn't something we endure. It's something we can do with grace, strength, and purpose. One simple movement at a time.